Trust isn't pretending everything is okay. Trust is saying, God, I don't understand what you're doing, but I know who you are. You don't need all the answers to take the next step of faith. You just need enough faith to believe God has brought you this far and won't leave you now. So today, ask yourself this simple and very intense question and give yourself some time to really pray on it. Do I trust God only when He makes life easy? Or have I chosen to trust Him because He is faithful? Welcome back, beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. If you are new here, my name is Jonathan. I like to help people trust God more and work on personal growth at the same time. If you guys do like the type of content that I'm putting out, please leave a like. It really helps out the algorithm. That way we can grow and we can do things that are more for the glory of God and build this ministry up. And reach out to the community. That's a big thing for me. Now, this time, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about trust. We're going to have a specific playlist set up on trust on my channel. And today, specifically, we're going to talk about trust in God. I mean, of course, right? That's practically what my channel is mostly about, trusting God. Now, we're going to get right into it. I hope you guys are ready for this one because this one's going to be a little intense. We say that we trust God until everything feels like it's falling apart. It's easy to trust God when the prayers are answered, the bills are paid, and everything is going according to plan. But what happens when heaven feels silent? What happens when the healing doesn't come? What happens when the doors are closed? What happens when the pain stays longer than you expected? Real trust isn't proven in comfort, it's revealed in uncertainty. Today, we're talking about what it really means to trust God even when you don't understand Him. We're going to be right back with those bullet points. I hope you guys are ready for this one. Alright, guys. So, the first bullet point for today is going to be trusting God means surrendering your full and complete understanding. We often trust God when His plan aligns with ours. But faith begins when we're not understanding the ending. If you have to understand everything God is doing before you obey Him, it's not trust. It's called control. There's a lot of areas that we can go over and that we can talk about and that we can discuss about today. But the truth of the matter is that when you trust God, you are trusting without knowing what the outcome is. The opposite example is whenever you take a test, you're trusting that your mind remembers everything that you studied. And what happens when you get to the test? You start answering the questions, then you get to one question that's not multiple choice, or you have to put some critical thinking in, and then you have to rely on what you remembered and figure out, is this going to be the right answer? And then when you completely lost it, you do an educated guess. You can trust your mind on that. You can trust a plane to take you from point A to point B. You can trust that when you pay your bills, the light's going to stay on. That the person or whoever's working in the algorithm or in the system, that when they take your money, that your bills will be paid. You can trust all of that. So why is it so difficult to trust God with what He has already planned for you? He doesn't care about anything besides your relationship with Him. He makes it so easy for the other animals to eat that all you have to worry about is trusting Him. In Proverbs 3:5 it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. It truly means stop leaning on you, on yourself, on your own past experiences. Go based off what God is telling you. Yeah, you've been hurt before. But what if this next relationship was supposed to help you grow and you pushed it off because you thought, I've already been here before and I'm too scared to move forward? Let's cut it off. That's exactly how life works sometimes. And yes, we fall back into it. But keep your foundation at Christ. The second bullet point for today is going to be God is the foundation of our trust. Circumstances change, emotions change, people change, but God's character, it never changes. You may not understand his hand, but you have to trust his heart. The crazy part about this is that everything in the world that we grew up on, especially me coming from Hispanic community, you know that your older generation is going to ask you, why haven't you had a family yet? Why are you going to the gym? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Instead of congratulating you on certain accomplishments, they're going to compare you to other family. Well, yeah. How about instead of letting that happen, you change it? You change your circumstances, you change your emotions on how you react to people. You do things that are in his alignment rather than yours, and you don't let anyone take it over. I wish there was an easier way to say just trust, but that's literally what it means. There's two things that are tangible that I always talk about. One is faith, one is fear. People hold on to fear as if they are going to drown if they don't hold on to it. When you should be holding on to faith because you will literally drown if you don't. He is extending his hand in faith every single time to pull you out of the water. Just like he did with Peter. Peter was trusting him enough for him to come out into the water. Then, when he started seeing everything happen around him in the storm, in the waves, in the rain, in the lightning, and the thunder, he looked at everything instead of keeping his focus on God. And what happened? He started drowning. But you know what? He called out to him and he grabbed him. Don't repeat the same cycles. You have to win eventually in those battles. Keep winning, keep doing what you have to do, and your time is coming, but don't give up your faith just because you feel like you're drowning. Alright guys, we're going to finish up the video here for today. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Yes, it is a very intense topic, but sometimes we need to talk about the hard stuff. Again, if you do enjoy it, please leave a like. It really helps out the algorithm. And subscribe. It is free. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like the way that I look. But yeah, let's finish up for today. Trust isn't pretending everything is okay. Trust is saying, God, I don't understand what you're doing, but I know who you are. You don't need all the answers to take the next step of faith. You just need enough faith to believe God has brought you this far and won't leave you now. So today, ask yourself this simple and very intense question and give yourself some time to really pray on it. Do I trust God only when He makes life easy? Or have I chosen to trust Him because He is faithful? That's where we're going to end the video for today. I do hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you guys. If you need to reach out, my links are in my bio. Be safe, and we'll see you next time.